welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be reviewing the TGIN line, specifically their moisture collection or the Moist collection. But of course, before we get started, please don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. Once we hit 40,000 subscribers, I'll be buying any one of you any product line of your choice. Also, if you're the owner of a Black-owned business, I'd love to help promote you, so go ahead and send me an email at sharmainejoyel@gmail.com. Also, I now have merch, like multiple merch, not just shirts, mugs, iPhone, Samsung cases, hoodies, tank tops, and I think some stickers. So go ahead and be sure to check that out below. It should be linked either in my description, or you can click on some of the pictures of the merch underneath the video. But with that said, let's go ahead and get started. You guys usually know how it goes. I start with shampoos first. I'd like to try and go in the same sequence of how I used it in my wash day. So of course, before I started my wash day, you guys know I like to always pre-poo my hair. It allows me to kind of get through my hair a little bit easier. It also kind of like, for me, it's kind of like wakes my hair up to the wash day process, if that makes sense. So I just used olive oil. That's kind of my go-to. Squirted that all over my scalp and my hair. Put a plastic bag on, used my hot heads cap for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then got in the shower to go ahead and shampoo. So the first product that I reviewed from TGIN was their moisture-rich, sulfate-free shampoo with almond oil, coconut oil. It's described as a gentle moisturizing shampoo for all hair types. Of course, no sulfates, parabens, lanolin, petroleum, mineral oil, artificial colors, or animal testing, the kind to the earth. Basically, the directions are: wet your hair thoroughly, then apply a liberal amount of the moisture-rich shampoo to your palms, distribute evenly throughout your hair and scalp, then rinse well. You can also shampoo a second time if needed to remove any excess buildup. For me, typically I will put my hair in sections after pre-pooing. That's another reason I do the pre-poo, is because it allows me to section my hair before the shampooing process. With this, I did it a little differently. What I did is I applied the shampoo to my hair, which smells amazing, by the way. And honestly, it smells like, I'm wondering now if this is a shampoo. So when I used to get my hair relaxed, I would go to a salon and have it done. And this smells just like the super moisturizing shampoo that the lady would always use on my hair, but I could never see the bottle, and I was a chicken and never asked what it was. But this smells literally just like it. It's super smooth and moisturizing, just like it describes. The fact that it's so moisturizing, it allowed me to also be able to section my hair during this step, which I know a lot of you ladies will typically section during the shampoo part of your wash day, because it kind of helps just get that part over with. But this has that slip that allows you to do that. And the moisture, oh my gosh. Again, the type of shampoos that I like are the ones that are moisturizing, but when you rinse it, you have that squeaky clean feel. Oftentimes, I think I've mentioned before, with moisturizing shampoos, they sometimes will feel like they leave a film on your hair, and it's kind of like, well, what was the point of washing my hair to get all the stuff off? It has the slip that you would look for to be able to kind of manipulate your hair, to kind of get through your hair, but it has that squeaky clean feel, not to mention it smells so good. What does the smell exactly like? Let's see here. So there is a almond extract, bilberry. I wonder if that's that smell. Sugar cane, sugar maple. Explain the smell, but it does smell a little fruity, but it's like a light fruit smell, more natural fruity smell, not like sugary, artificial fruit smell. It suds up incredibly nicely, so you don't have to use a whole lot. So I've used this for like 3 weeks. So when I tried it with sectioning my hair prior, I would just apply, the shampoo to each section directly on my scalp. I did the same thing. I just kind of parted my hair and applied it to my scalp, because you guys know I have to get the shampoo to my scalp. That's kind of like that's the priority of the shampooing process for me, is to just clean my scalp. It rinses really well too. I've had shampoos where you're just like rinsing, and you just have like suds for hours. It's ridiculous. And then I didn't have to stand under the shower head to rinse for like 15 minutes straight. Then again, I have thick hair. I should probably just do that anyway. But I didn't feel the need to do that with this shampoo. I actually like this so much. I am debating on actually keeping it. You guys know that I am against being like a huge product junkie, so you guys know whenever I review products, or maybe you don't know, but I will typically post to my Poshmark account the leftovers. So like for this, I would go and I would determine how much I paid for it, and then deduct however much off. And with Poshmark, all the prices are debatable. You can negotiate. To prevent me from basically being a product junkie, I will post like whatever's left of the line on there. That way you guys have a chance to use it without A, either being committed to a full-size bottle, or B, don't have to purchase it at full price. Because I know some of these products can be kind of expensive, so there's that. I would rank this probably like 9.5 out of 10, only because it doesn't have a pointy nozzle at the top. I'm picky. You guys know I will deep condition before I move in with like a regular conditioner. So what I use next is, instead of their conditioner, I use the Honey Miracle Hair Mask, which is their deep conditioning mask. It says it has raw honey and olive oil, and it's described as an intense, deep, penetrating conditioner for dry, damaged, and color-treated hair. Again, no parabens, sulfates, petroleum, lanolin, artificial colors, or animal testing. Directions: after shampooing with the rich sulfate-free shampoo and conditioning with their triple moisture replenishing conditioner, which I actually did after this, apply a generous amount of the honey hair mask to hair and comb through to ensure thorough distribution from roots to ends. I just finger combed it through my sections, honestly. Place a plastic cap over your hair and sit under a dryer for 10 to 15 minutes, or leave on the hair for 35 minutes to an hour without heat. Rinse thoroughly with warm water, followed by cool water. So for me, I've done this both ways. I've used it with my hot heads cap for the 10-15 minutes, which is super convenient, by the way, if you don't want to sit around for an hour. Or you could be like me, which I just did this last wash day, and I just wore a plastic cap on my head for an hour and just chilled out, which is what I would typically do. My hair felt so soft. I leave my hair in the sections, of course. That way I can distribute the deep conditioner without like overly applying, which was my issue before I started this section. Section my hair, apply to each section, put my cap on, and just sat around for about an hour. Came back, rinse it out. This whole line, I'm just gonna say it right now, this whole line smells so good. So good. It has that honey scent, but it kind of has this almost like, am I thinking of cocoa butter? I don't know, I'm getting kind of like a hint of cocoa butter, but it does smell like that kind of like milk and honey kind of scent, like really sugary milk and honey, but it smells really, really good. It smells so good, actually, like I think I shoved my hair in like Tyler's face when I had it on and was like, smell this, and he was like, oh, I could smell it when you walked out of the room. So it's strong, but it smells so good, and the mask is so moisturizing. I've only got probably, I used a lot of this actually because I like it so much, but that's kind of how I go through my deep conditioner. So this is probably enough for like one application, maybe two depending on how much hair you have. Super moisturizing. Definitely enough slip that if you wanted to detangle at this step, you could. I wait till I rinse out my deep conditioner and then I'll follow up with detangling with a regular conditioner. But I really, really, really like this deep conditioner. It's probably one of my top favorites. I would have to say this honey hair mask is now climbing the ranks as one of my top favorites. Definitely something I would recommend. So if you haven't tried this deep conditioner from TGIN, I would recommend trying it. Let me go into the next step that I did, which was actually following up with their triple moisture replenishing conditioner with shea butter and argan oil. It's described as an intense moisturizing conditioner for all hair types, and directions state, wash your hair with the shampoo to cleanse and remove excess product buildup, then follow up with the triple moisture replenishing conditioner, then rinse out. It says for extra deep conditioning you would follow up with the Miracle Honey Hair Mask, but for me and my hair and my routines is the reason I will do a regular conditioner after my deep conditioner is because during this step is when I detangle, and I prefer to detangle when my hair has had as much moisture already put back into it. So it's like the deep conditioner re-adds that moisture into my hair after the shampooing process, and then I'll use this conditioner, I'll apply it to each section, let it sit for a second, and then I can go through and start detangling. I typically don't like to leave the detangling step for like when I put my leave-ins, because again, having all that water on my hair does help speed up the detangling process. This conditioner is awesome. This one specifically kind of smells like the Welch's fruit snacks, like either pear and apple. That's what it smells like to me. I don't even see anything about pears or apples being in this, but that's the scent that I got from it. It smells like pear or apple like gummy snacks to me. I like sugar, if you couldn't tell. This conditioner has that slip. It's also super moisturizing. Honestly, if you were in a huge rush and just wanted to skip deep conditioning, you could probably get away with just using this conditioner. I love this. If I could have this in a much bigger bottle, I totally would. This would be a go-to conditioner for me. Not only because it smells like snacks, but it has that slip. It's thicker, so it's, I don't know, I like kind of thicker conditioners. I feel like they're more moisturizing for my hair, except for Pattern Beauty. That got everybody. TGIN is slowly starting to replace the Main Choice Tropical Moringa line for me. I think that's how much I actually like this line, so thank you to those that have recommended this to me. I'm very happy about that. The conditioner, amazing. You guys know sometimes if a line doesn't have a deep conditioner, I'll just use the conditioner as a deep conditioner. Why waste? In the natural world, there is no such thing as wasting your conditioner. Thou shalt not waste! I noticed that while detangling, 1, detangling was very easy. 2, the rinse out was actually really nice too. It rinsed out quickly without, again, leaving some sort of film, but my hair felt moisturized and like ready to go for my leave-ins and things like that. Next, let's talk about their Buttercream Daily Moisturizer with shea butter and vitamin E. That's probably what I smelled, was shea butter, not cocoa butter. This is described as a super rich and creamy everyday moisturizer for soft, shiny, manageable hair. Again, no parabens, sulfates, petroleum, lanolin, artificial colors, or animal testing. Directions are use daily or every other day as needed. Apply a small amount to hands, rub together, and work through your hair. Can also be used as a setting cream to create soft, smooth, and shiny 2-strand twists and twist outs. This was, usually the leave-ins are the first products that I will use. This was the first one that I used. Oh, it has cocoa butter. So maybe I was right. Maybe that was what I was smelling. Kind of smells like mango to me. Sweet almond oil. Maybe that's what I'm smelling. I don't know. Maybe my nose is like on crack or something, but this smells like mangoes to me. And I like the word buttercream for some reason. I don't know why. I thought that was such a cute name. If I was to have a hair care line, I like the buttercream or like cream. I don't know. I just like it. This is so moisturizing. Even when I would use it to like refresh my hair, oh my gosh, my hair would be so soft. I would get so much volume with my afro. And then using it on my wash day, same thing. Makes detangling super easy. So again, if you like to save your detangling step for when you use your leave-in, absolutely go ahead. This has the thickness that you know is gonna maintain that moisture in your hair. I also tend to like thicker leave-ins because I feel like they give you the choice on how much you really want to use. If you're like, I need only like a little bit, but I need moisture, you know, you'll use like a pea-sized amount. Or if you're me, you just scoop your whole finger in there, like plop, there we go. So I like this because I feel like with leave-ins that aren't as moisturizing, I just feel like you're just using a lot in general. I'd rather something that seems a little more concentrated personally. Not that it matters because I'm going to use like a half a palm full anyway. Really easy to absorb in my hair. I haven't had any residue issues with this leave-in. It's so good. It's so good. I don't recommend mixing it with, if you used one kind of leave-in from a certain, like from another brand one day and then decide to use this one, just don't. I don't know why, but when you accidentally like use this leave-in and have another leave-in on your hair from earlier in the week, it smells horrible. It literally smells terrible, but all by itself, it smells amazing. And because it's so thick and like custardy and moisturizing, I still, with my hair, I still haven't even used a whole lot. Things like still stinking full, and I've been using this more often than any of the other products here. Let's talk about this Twist and Define cream from their line with coconut oil and vitamin E. It's described as for smooth and shiny twist outs with long-lasting curl definition. Directions read, apply the Twist and Define cream to small damp sections of hair. Finger comb product through the section of hair to be twisted to ensure equal distribution. For best results, create small pencil-sized twists and allow hair to air dry. For maximum shine and softness, go over each twist once dry with TGIN Buttercream Moisturizer before untwisting, which I totally didn't do today. I wanted to kind of see how the twist out cream kind of worked on its own. It gave me great definition up here in the front. I did a flat twist, which you guys will see a tutorial for, and it was crappy tutorial. It's not really a tutorial, it's just me attempting the flat twist, but you'll see that video later this week. But I did a flat twist for the first time on my hair, and the definition in the front came out amazing. I didn't get much definition in the back. I think that's just due to a technique error. They're just kind of like, meh, like like roadkill, dried out tail kind of look. It did give me residue on the ends of my hair, but dang it, I was rooting for this. I liked the Buttercream LeaveIn a lot, so I kind of had high expectations for the twist out cream, but that usually happens. For whatever reason, twist out creams hate my hair. They always seem to have some sort of flaking or residue, so I'm not surprised by that. If you have low porosity, I don't think the twist and define cream is gonna be what you need. I would probably just use the Buttercream moisturizer personally. Last but not least, and of course, unsurprisingly my least favorite product out of the line, was their Curl Balm Moisturizing Styling Gel with nettle leaf and olive oil. Described as a soft hold styling gel that gives curls definition without the crunch. Directions: wash your hair with the sulfate-free shampoo to cleanse your scalp. Follow up with the Moisture Replenishing conditioner. Apply a small amount of the green tea super moist leave-in conditioner, which I don't think I actually had that one, to wet hair, followed by the Curl Balm Moisturizing Styling Gel, and style as usual. So I did not use that on this twist out because, one, I had used it on a wash and go a couple days ago, which you guys will see, and I had terrible flaking. Hated it. I mean, it looked like I had gray hairs. That's how bad this was. And I used like a squirt. It was terrible. It was terrible. So I came up with an idea that actually worked a little bit better. What I did is I would take the Buttercream moisturizer, put that on my hand, do like a little squirt of the gel, mix those bad boys together, and then apply it to my hair. I still had residue, but not nearly as much residue. But I did have more curl definition than I normally have. You guys know my hair is very like fluffy, cottony would probably be a better word to use for how my afro usually looks. You could actually kind of see like coils in my hair, which was really cool. But again, hated the residue, and the flaking was terrible. Don't wear a black shirt if you use this gel. Yeah. So I really don't have much else to say about the gel besides it'll be up on my Poshmark. Overall, this kind of went the same as how my other reviews go, where again, not a fan of the gel or the twist out creams, but everything else seems to work pretty amazing. I'm starting to kind of learn what products my hair actually likes, and the reason you're probably like, well, if you know gels and twist out creams don't work for your hair, why continue to use them? Because you never know which ones might. The braid out glaze from the Main Choice, amazing. Still my #1 go-to braid out or twist out product. I love it, I love it, I love it. And if not, I just use a leave-in. The Miele Organics Hawaiian Ginger Moisture RX Gel, amazing. The only gel probably that hasn't flaked on my hair. So you just never know. So I keep trying just to see which ones work, because maybe there's somebody else out there who has troubles with gels and twist out creams, and it's just like, maybe if it works for me, maybe it'll finally work for somebody else out there. But yeah, again, thank you so much for recommending the TGIN line to me. You guys, I think they have like 3 more collections I would like to try, but I hope that you guys enjoyed today's review. Don't forget to click that subscribe button down below and to purchase your merch down below as well. But I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you later this week. Keep blooming, and I'll see you in the next video.